Welcome back to the Keto Indulge confectionery course. And today the star of the show is Caring Candies Melting Chocolate. So Caring Candies have just launched their very new Everyone bar. It's a much more affordable chocolate, sugar-free, diabetic-friendly, smooth, it's creamy, it comes in a white and in a milk chocolate. And today we're going to be teaching you how to temper it the correct way. So we're going to give this chocolate the respect it deserves by giving it a beautiful spa bath. Okay, so melting chocolate is really simple, isn't it? You just throw it into a bowl, pop it in the microwave. No, please don't pop this in the microwave. Okay, so if you don't treat chocolate with respect, it's going to punish you. So what I mean by that is if you just throw this in the microwave, what you're going to be left with is graininess and lumpiness and possibly a very, very dull texture and a white crust on the outside. So what we're going to be doing today is we are going to be using the double boiler, which will slowly melt the chocolate to make sure that we don't change any of its structure and you're left with a beautiful, soft, silky, smooth finish. So this is where your double boiler comes in. So the double boiler will be a pot with your hot water inside, and always make sure that the glass bowl that you are using never touches the boiling water. So we just place it on top and we allow the steam to slowly melt the chocolate. Wondering why do we do it this way? Well, chocolate contains very delicate cocoa butter crystals. Too much heat and these crystals seize, and then you'll be left with a clumpy mess and a very, very dull finish. So just remember that while it's sitting above the steam, you need to stir it continuously to make sure that you are melting it. And once you see that it's almost completely melted, turn the heat off completely, because the steam from the pot will continue to keep it warm. And as you can see, you're left with beautiful, silky smooth chocolate. And this way you can work with it with ease. Okay, you can see the chocolate is beautiful and silky smooth now. Make sure you turn it off. You can keep the bowl on top of the pot just to make sure that it doesn't actually freeze up again. But this is the texture you should be left with. Okay, now that your chocolate is melted, you can create any mold that you like. I like to use silicone molds. They do just work a lot better and it's easier to take them out. So today we're going to be making these squares just to show you exactly what the chocolate looks like once it's done. Meant by the glossiness. So that's how it should look. Nice and glossy. I can see someone eyeballing this chocolate out, so he's not going to eat his dinner tonight. So that's it. Easy peasy. Just make sure you always do it the correct way if you want a nice glossy finish with the chocolate. And Caring Candies is amazing to work with, and it's very affordable. So their new Everyone bar chocolate that does come in the melting chocolate bags. These big melting chocolate bags. It's a very affordable chocolate to use for cooking, and yeah, I just love it. So tomorrow we're going to be making chocolate mousses and all sorts of things on the Indulge course. Have a wonderful evening, everyone.